What's going on, YouTube? Sid's Autograph site here with a little pick and haul recap. Picked up some stuff on Wednesday, and then got a few things today. So just jump right into it. First up, all this stuff here was at a thrift store on Wednesday. It was half price day. Every Wednesday is half price day, so this stuff was all half price. First up, Pillsbury Doughboy. Hee hee! Yeah. I know you can't see it, but it is copyright 1971. So pretty cool. Not sure if I'm going to keep that yet, or haven't heard from my wife yet on if she wants to keep that. But that's pretty cool. Picked up The Shadow. Written by Maxwell Grant, which is a pen name for William Gibson, writer of a lot of magic books and books on magic. This is Hidden Death. Great looking cover. Love the cover on this book. Let's see, the date looks to be 1970. Sure you can't see that, but it's 1970. So cool old vintage paperback. I paid like $4 and something for this stuff. I think this probably was like a quarter or something, as well as these toys. I got two of the Smurfs. This is Handy Smurf from the recent 2011 film starring Neil Patrick Harris. Once again, the same store, I found two of the same Smurfs. So one of these will go up on Listia. So there's that. And then I found this really cool print. I've been finding a lot of artwork lately. Marked $6. I paid $3. It's really nicely framed and matted in here. The artist is nicknamed Shoko, and on the back it's got a little thing about him here. He's part of Contact Point Ministries in Blackwell, Oklahoma. It talks about this picture drawn by Choco Raimundo Barajas Rivera on scrap paper with a set of 97-cent colored pencils. Choco has been in and out of jails and prisons since the age of 11. After some 30 years of feeling unloved, no good, and alone, he experienced the touch of God. So, pretty cool. Framed in Mexico. It's kind of neat. So, not a very famous artist, but I just really liked how it was done. The colors are beautiful. I don't think that's an original signature either. I think this is just all a copied print. But just really nice. Really liked how he did things here in this picture. So, very nice pickup for $3. As I said, I paid under $5 for everything here, so good deal. Now, on the way home from the thrift store, after finding that stuff, I found this on the side of the road. This is a rocker. A lot of pregnant women like these kind of rockers. And it's in great condition. I know you really can't see how good a shape it's in, but it's in awesome shape. I drove around the block like twice because it was right in my neighborhood, a few blocks down from where I live. And I was like, that really cannot be out for the junk man. So drove to the lady's house, parked the car, got out, and knocked on the door, and she came out, and I was like, are you throwing that away? She's like, yeah. I said, well, what's wrong with it? She's like, well, there's some screws that are out on the bottom here that you're going to have to replace or something. She's like, if you can fix it, you'll have a nice rocker. I was like, that's all I needed to know. I just wanted to ask to be sure. So I loaded it up in the van, took it home. As she said, there was a couple of screws that needed to be replaced down in here, which I did. And it's a great rocker. Still a little wobbly, But I sit in it all the time. So does my other kids. So probably after I get done doing this video, I'll tighten the screws down. But we've all been sitting in it, no problem. And it's in great condition. Real happy to find this. So now for today's stuff. I picked up this game here. This is Dealer's Choice. This is a 1972 Parker Brothers game. It's marked $3 here. First I asked the guy if he'd take $1. He said no. He's like, I'm getting ready to do a toy and collectibles show in Wichita, and these old games are worth a lot of money. And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, that's why you got $3 on it. I said, okay, so will you take 2? He's like, okay. So it's in great condition. And I asked him, is everything there? He was like, yeah. Like, I bought it from an estate sale, so I'm thinking to myself, well, you know, I bought stuff from estate sales too, and it's not always complete or in perfect shape once you look at it later. So it's from 1972. It is complete. Here's the money. This is the organizer where you put all your money in cards. It's pretty cool. There's the instructions pamphlet. Here's all the cards and other pieces to the game. As far as I know, you don't need any dice because it doesn't say. Yep, you don't need a die. So that's cool. So yep, it is all here. It's complete. There's one that sold on eBay for $20. It was complete, just about mint. So, which this is. I mean, it's in really excellent shape for being from 1972. So we'll see what happens with that. I was at a little flea market. There's like 4 dealers. It was outdoors, but it was under a cover, so it was raining today. Another place I picked up these 2 big little books. This is Woody Woodpecker and the Meteor Menace. Paid $1. It's copyright 1967. Love big little books. Used to have a bunch, sold them. So these are my first 2 that I've gotten in a long time. Very cool. And then I got the Roadrunner, the Lost Roadrunner Mine. And this one's a Flip It Cartoons book. Paid $1 for it as well. Up there in the corner, if you flip the pages, you can see the guy move. See the little characters move. It's pretty cool. And this one is copyright. These are both Whitman books. It's copyright Roman numerals. So that's what date it came out, Roman numerals. Then I went to Ashby's Antique Mall. Looks like the binding's kind of loose. I found a few things. I got this Clausen's Commentaries on Morals and Dogma. Paid $6. You guys might remember I got one not too long ago, actually from the same place. Just in this antique mall, they have it upstairs, and I went upstairs, which I had never done before, and they have a whole lot of good stuff upstairs. And they had another copy of this book. The copy I originally had was from 1976. Paid $8 for it, and I sold it for $18. So I paid $6 for this one. It is a first edition, so I'm hoping to get at least $20 for this one. So it's on eBay right now. I can buy it now of $20. So pretty cool. Another Freemasonry book. Guys, get stuff that has to do with fraternal organizations. Definitely sells well on eBay. This one's in okay shape. Binding's a little loose, as I just found out. It's not horribly bad. It's got a little damage there, but I should do well with it. Next up, Magic of Michael Jackson. I've never seen this book. Giant collection of facts, photos, and interviews. It's copyright 1984 by Signet Books, Star Books, and Right On Magazine. Basically everything you want to know about Michael Jackson up to his Thriller album. Some great shots in here of Michael Jackson. I believe that's Diana Ross. There's the cover of the Thriller album there. Great vintage book on Michael Jackson. Got this up on eBay right now. They haven't been selling real well, but this is a beautiful piece of art right here. So we'll see what happens with that. It's to be continued. This is really cool. That's what I paid for it, $2. This is Boxcar Willie Country Music Show from Branson, Missouri. It's a little souvenir program of his show. Some great pictures of him here at the Grand Ole Opry. And then we have a couple signatures. That is signed by Chuck Jennings, and that is signed by Harlan Powell. Harlan Powell plays the steel guitar for Boxcar Willie, and Chuck Jennings is a guitar player. Both of these guys have worked with a lot of big names in the business. Harlan Powell is deceased. Chuck Jennings is still alive and kicking. He has a website up. But both of these guys have worked with some big names in the business. Jim Reeves, obviously Boxcar Willie, Ernest Tubb, Willie Nelson and Johnny Cash. As I said, those are signed in ballpoint pen. Kind of hard to make out. My camera's not going to really get it, but so that's awesome. But the best part is after I got done looking and I made my way to the back, signed color 8x10 promo photo, Boxcar Willie, famous country musician. He is also now deceased. I recently picked up a signed video cassette of him. Right here in town, actually, you guys might remember. So now I got a nice black and white, black Sharpie signed, or nice color, 8x10 black Sharpie signed photo. So that's awesome. Very happy to get that for $2, 3 signatures. Very cool. I don't see a date on the book here. But it's old. I think it was probably in the 80s at some point, maybe early 90s. So, pretty cool. And I found a couple of Penthouse Pet signed black and white 8x10s. This is Danielle Deneuve. Both of these have been on the cover. Both of these women have been on the cover of Penthouse magazine. Signed there and inscribed to Frank, all my love, Danielle. It's a black ballpoint pen. It's very, very cool. And then we have Divina Celeste. Again, made out to Frank. Warmest wishes, hugs, Divina Celeste. Kind of hard to make out the writing, but some blue pen. It's very cool. She has a website up. She's also an actress, has a lot of bit parts in movies and TV shows. It's very cool. These were originally $17.50 for both of them. That's what the booth owner in the antique mall had on them. But it was 75% off. So I did end up paying, I think it was like $7 or $8. Not what I would like to have paid for these. But I had a little extra money. It was burning a hole in my pocket, so I went ahead and picked those up. Next up, from Warp Graphics. This is Elfquest, number 4, Wolf Song. It's from 1979. It's a third printing. You can tell that by the price. First printing was $1. That's what I paid for it. It's $2. Really nice black and white comic magazine. Great art by Wendy Pini. Have fun checking that out. And last but not least, Marvel Magazine Group, The Savage Sword of Conan, number 75. Paid $1 for it. Love the old black and white Conan magazines. So that'll be fun to look at. And that's it. That's my haul for this week. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to you later. See you.